Hello ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, this is Megneous and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Dinosaurs. I think our pterosaur's head is, slightly broken. You poor creature. But anyway, it's time to name this pterosaur. I was actually ready to name this pterosaur last episode, but unfortunately I forgot that I needed to get out of my hole in the ground to do so. So we're gonna do it right here, assuming that I can get... Here we go. Alright, so, there were two people who wanted to name this pterosaur, and I decided to go with the name Terry because it's cute and a lot of people agreed and they thought it was great. The two original people who decided to suggest this as a name were Warrior Solstice, and Ben Lucken, I believe, or maybe Ben Lucan, I'm not exactly sure, but I think that's how it's spelled. So thank you very much, Warrior Solstice and Ben Lucken, for suggesting Terry, spelled P-T, because pterosaurs are spelled like that. I could go into the phonetics of why that happened in Greek, but you know what? You guys probably don't care that much about linguistics, although I do know that you guys care a little bit, so we're not going to go into that. You guys can read about Greek phonetics if you want. We're still waiting for Terry to grow up so that we can ride him, but not yet, not yet. I have also changed something down here. We'll see it as we go down. You can see some of the steps. Ta-da! It's not finished yet. There are lots of holes because I need to, like, get some actual pieces of block and fill in these parts. Or maybe fill them in with half slabs. I'm not really sure which one I'm going to end up going with. I'm going to test them both out, see how they look. But yeah, so this is maybe 1/4 of our stairway going up. I decided that just having a straight line was really sort of lame looking, so I'm gonna see if I can do something that wraps around. But wrapping around a hill is quite difficult compared to everything else, so I'm not really sure if I can pull this off and have it still look nice. But we'll see, possibly. So we have a lot of biofossils to change today, as well as 3 more pieces of meat. Very exciting for getting more pieces of DNA. I've also decided that it's time for us to try to build our Spinosaurus enclosure. I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think the iron blocks are not necessary. Possibly we can just use iron, what are these called? Iron gates? Bars, iron bars, like I did here, to hold the compy in here. Hello, compy. Which, by the way, if you would like to name this compy, I'm still accepting names. We're probably going to name that next episode, so let me know. You are adorable, little compy. I don't think you're going to get any bigger either, which is pretty cute that you continue to be so small. But yes, so it's time for us to see if we can get some more DNA and stuff. I don't think there's anything in here. There's not. Alright. And it is time for us to put these in here. There's our Triceratops DNA that we got last time, and... Oh my goodness, Dodo DNA. Yes. Okay, before we do anything else, because I'm really excited about getting dodos, we're putting that right there. Alright, very nice. Okay, so now that we're on our way to getting dodos... Oh man, dodos. I don't even know what to do about it. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4... I guess we can put a few more in there just for the fun of it. 3. Let's put those there for now. Let those do their thing. Let's see. What else? There's our Spinosaurus egg. T-Rex, we're gonna use you later. I think we're good. I need to figure out something to do with those diamonds. Probably should make a diamond pick. And then see about enchanting it once I get a few more levels. Let's see, where should I... Let's see, I think I'm just gonna use a ton of iron bars. That's probably enough, right? That looks like quite a large number. Alright, so while I'm in the process of attempting to find somewhere to build this... Let's see, what sort of recent news has there been? There's not been any sort of dinosaur news, which is Still unfortunate, but alright, because there's plenty of space news to talk about. We are currently 4 or 5 days... Why is that floating? We're about 4 or 5 days away from the Falcon 9 version 1.1 launch, which is going to be absolutely amazing. I talked about that in one of our last episodes. Oh, maybe here. This seems pretty flat, flat-ish. It's right at the base of this hill, so it's pretty decent in terms of scenery. We could be on top of our hill and look down. We don't have to make the cage too tall at first. It can be only, say, too high, I'm gonna say. Too high is probably more than enough to hold in a baby Spinosaurus. And as always, like my other enclosures, I can always make it larger later. But yeah, so we're 4 days away, 5 days away from the SpaceX launch. Very excited, but also, very recently, there was another launch on an Orbital Sciences launcher. I believe it was a Minotaur 4? A Minotaur, a launcher from Orbital... Goodbye, my shovel from Orbital Sciences. It's basically made up of solid fuel. If you guys don't know the differences between liquid and solid fuel, it's complicated, but we're just gonna say that solid fuel is easier to store. It's slightly more dangerous because once you light it, you can't turn it off. You can throttle up and throttle down liquid fuel. If you guys watch my Kerbal Space Program series, you probably know all about this because you've seen me do it multiple times. And also, solid fuel is much cheaper than liquid fuel generally, so... Admittedly, fuel is not the most expensive part of our rocket, so I sort of question why that even matters. SpaceX uses all liquid fuel. Orbital Sciences, on the other hand, they seem to really be into the whole solid rocket fuel thing. Solid rocket fuel is also what was used for the boosters of the space shuttle, if you guys were familiar with that. Alright, so that looks like a moderately decent-sized area right here. Let's see, I don't want to mess this up because iron bars definitely require... How big does this need to be? Iron bars definitely require a mining pick to break them, because breaking them with your hands is ridiculous, so I don't want to waste any of these. But I don't really want to go into the water either. Yes. Iron bars are essentially glass panes, but for iron. I think I'm going to stop right there. I need to remember to get on top of this thing as we're creating this. Because again, we only need 2 of these. But yeah, so... Cow, you are going to get eaten. You are going to get eaten so badly. Spinosaurus is not going to appreciate you being in there. But I'm okay with that. So you just chilling there, cow. I have no problems whatsoever with you chilling in there. Oh my goodness, my poor mouse. Alright, we're good. So yeah, so the satellite that was launched by Orbital Sciences a few days ago was a NASA satellite going to the moon, in fact. I think it was launched from Virginia, or maybe West Virginia. Really sort of a new place for... I don't know, generally you don't see that many things being launched from such places. I'm pretty sure this was sort of like a first time for a moon mission being launched from West Virginia. Or Virginia, I can't remember exactly where it was, but nonetheless, it was a sort of a big deal because, yeah, going to the moon from West Virginia is sort of a new thing, but it's basically an atmospheric satellite that's going to the moon. I realize that the moon doesn't have an atmosphere, and the moon in Kerbal Space Program doesn't have an atmosphere, but in the real world, the moon's atmosphere does exist. It's not really useful for anything such as parachutes, though, because it's about 1/100,000th the density of the Earth's atmosphere, but nonetheless it's there, and we can do research on it and find out what it's made of, and help us understand the history of the moon. So the atmospheric satellite named Lady or Lottie was launched there. It apparently had some... You need to get in there, because I want to keep you in there for the Spinosaurus to eat. No, get in there. Cow. Cow. Cow, come on. Where's my wheat? I need to get some wheat because I want to keep the cow in there. But yeah, so the Lottie satellite had an issue after it was first launched. The problem was that it was spinning too quickly or something absurd like that. They got it back under control after a day or two, but it was sort of frightening for a while, because, you know, whenever you get something going to the moon, it's like, oh, this is sort of a big deal, because we don't really go to the moon very often. And yes, come. I have the wheat. Come, cow. Okay, yeah, come here. Come here. Come here, cow. Oh, sigh. Okay, come here, cow. Come on. Hey, cow. Cow! Come on. Get in there. Get in there. Go. Go. I sort of question if this is supposed to be a family-friendly channel, if it's okay to leave a cow in here, but hey, I suppose that you guys have already seen Jurassic Park, and Jurassic Park is way worse than anything we're gonna do in this series. So, I don't want to go to sleep just yet. I'm gonna light this place up so we don't get creepers spawning in here, and so that we can have our Spinosaurus egg hatch. Here you go. Boop. And now we wait. But yes, as I was saying, so I was sort of worried about the Lottie atmospheric satellite going to the moon, because when you send things to the moon, it's sort of a big occasion, and I didn't want anything bad to happen to it, but it seems to be okay for now. No problems whatsoever. Everything is a-okay, so no worries. Additionally, in space news, apparently tomorrow, sometime within the next 48 hours, 24, 48-ish hours, 3 of the astronauts from the International Space Station, I don't think they're all astronauts, I think at least one of them is a cosmonaut, actually. I'm not sure what their names are. But 3 of them will be returning to Earth. They'll be coming back in their Soyuz capsule, so they'll be re-entering the atmosphere, and if all things go according to plan and things go well, they will land safely in Kazakhstan. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but the Soyuz capsule has a very interesting way of landing. It's sort of like a mixture between parachutes and propulsive rockets. You guys know the Dragon capsule from SpaceX is supposed to land eventually, when it's fully designed and stuff, on land, hopefully on a launch pad, using propulsive rockets called Super Draco engines, which you can do a search on YouTube for Super Draco. Oh, it moved. Our Spinosaurus moved, I saw it. You can see the Super Draco engines on YouTube. They're really powerful and awesome, and I think it's gonna have like 8 of those maybe, I'm not really sure. Maybe 4 to 8, maybe 12. I think the current Dragon capsule has like 12 Draco engines. But, or maybe Draco, I have no idea how it's pronounced. Draco, whatever. But, yeah, the Soyuz capsule has something similar to that. Once they re-enter the atmosphere and reach terminal velocity, they extend their parachutes. I think there are 3 parachutes on the Soyuz capsule. Not exactly sure, but right before it hits the ground, as it uses its radar to tell how far it is from the ground, and right before it hits the ground, it also has these rockets that only go off for like half a second or something ridiculous like that. And it attempts to slow down the capsule just a little bit more to make it less of a hard landing. If those rockets didn't go, it would be a much harder landing, but many people from the American NASA program... There we go. Hello, Spinosaurus. Oh, you just ate all of that. You just ate that meat. You left the leather, though, which I suppose I appreciate. Can I just throw this and you'll eat it? Yes, yes you can. Wonderful. Oh. Don't eat me. Don't eat me, Spinosaurus. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I don't want to die. Let's see. Dirt. So I'm gonna leave you here for now. I'm gonna make you a feeder later. But nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Stay in there. Nope, I'm not letting you out. No way. It took way too long to make this cage. I'm sorry I hit you. I'm sorry, but yeah. Alright, so let's put this down here. Question mark, question mark, question mark. If you have any names for the Spinosaurus, please let me know in the comments below. You frighten me a lot. I hope you don't remember that I hit you later when you're older. Alright, so let's go to sleep. And also, I don't remember the cultivator exploding. So maybe we have dodo eggs as well. Possibly. Once we get one dodo, we should be able to get an infinite number of dodos just by throwing the eggs like we do with chickens. Oh, and we have another Spinosaurus DNA. Wonderful. I'm just gonna take these. Just gonna put this here because I don't know what else to do with it. Let's go to sleep. Okay, wonderful. Lots of raw pork chops. Apparently we had an ancient mummified frozen pig. And some more cow. You know, there's so many pieces of, like, cow and pig meat that are just chilling in the permafrost. I sort of question what dodo DNA is doing and dodo meat is doing in the permafrost, because dodos died after the Ice Age. So I have no idea what's up with that. But let's see if we can get our dodo egg. Oh, we can cultivate a dodo egg. You are adorable, dodo egg. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I should have... Here they are, yep. So there are my fences. I would like to make a gate, and I have, like, no room whatsoever. Okay, let's see. How do I make a gate? How do I make a gate? I cannot remember how to make a gate. Pieces of wood in the middle? Yes! Alright, very nice. There we go. I am amazed that I remembered that. I haven't made a gate since I made the one up there for our T-Rex. Alright, so I want something small at first, something that's close by, something that's accessible. Let's see, this looks like a fine place for a chicken-ish coop. This is sort of sad that our single dodo is going to get more space than Charlotte, but I mean, what can you say? Dodos are part of the mod. Charlotte, you're just a sheep. And although I love you, you are just a sheep. So let's see. Oop. Very nice. And dodo egg. Oh, you're so cute! You are adorable. Look at you. Doll. You know what? We can name our first dodo. We can name our first dodo. We'll name our first dodo. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Let me know below in the comments what you would like to name this adorable little dodo. And... oh man, I can't get over how cute you are. I want to pet you. I don't want to hit you, but I want to pet you. So this is actually a baby dodo. Dodos, when they get larger, their heads aren't so large. Well, their heads are about the same size, but the baby body and the adult body share the same head as most animals do in Minecraft, actually. So I'm looking forward to seeing what an adult dodo looks like. I'm pretty sure there are two different... no, actually, I don't think there are different colors of dodos. Ah, man, you're so cute. I should, like, bring a chicken over here and have you live with a chicken. No. Oh, it's so adorable. Anyway, so let me know what you would like to name this dodo. We'll separate this dodo from the other dodos. This dodo can be special. Very nice. Alright. We have more Spinosaurus DNA. So, where is our milk? There we go. We'll just throw that in there. I will continue working on our stairs going up to Terry, and hopefully all things go well with our Spinosaur and our dodo. And hopefully we get some more compy DNA, because I definitely want to get some more compies. I need to get a purple compy from the desert. And of course, watch out for the upcoming news for the Falcon launch, as well as the returning astronauts and cosmonauts from the International Space Station. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing the birth of not only our dodo, but also our Spinosaurus. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Megneous, and I will see you next time.